So we played some of this on Tuesday. I tried to get a bad ending. I got a couple of sort of bad endings, but then I realized what it was going to take to get the worst ending and decided I was not comfortable doing that. So we didn't do that. And then we started on the path to the best ending. Realized that I had made a mistake of some sort, and I'm not quite sure what. So we're going to have to investigate that. Yeah, there are some bad endings in this game, which, like, kudos to the writer for not pulling punches, and it doesn't really feel gratuitous. I don't know. You do have to actively do terrible things to get the bad endings, though, so that's not good. No, so the writer, I actually left her a note on her Transistor fanfic telling her that I'd played her game. She was very excited about it. Apparently part of why she has fanfic for games that have some, or things that have thematic or gameplay or whatever overlaps with her writing, is that she can have people come into her writing through her fanfic, and then she's like, for more of my writing, see my website. And then there's games and stuff on there. So it's marketing, but also, like, legitimately. I realized I read two fics of hers, actually. I read the Transistor one, and then I read one that was Good Omens, which was very good and also really dark in some places. And very gay, as it needs to be Good Omens. So if you're interested, I think Abigail Moment is the name that she goes by in AO3. Very recommended. Strongly recommended. If you like this, there's more of her writing for free that you can read. Yeah. No, there's some interesting overlap there. I haven't played more of her games, but she does seem to have intentionally picked both things that she originally loves, like genuinely loves, but also that have that connection. Because, like, Transistor's not a hot commodity on AO3. You're not going to get a billion people following you, but the people who do follow Transistor are more likely, I think, to enjoy Open Sorcery. So as a marketer, I have to say, I am impressed. With her decision to do that, because the best kind of marketing is not trying to trick people into doing stuff or take advantage of people or push things in people's face. When it's done well, and the kind of marketing that I do and that I think should be done, is there's somebody out there who genuinely wants the thing that you do or you make, and you want to find those people and tell them, hey, this thing is here. I think you'll like it, and here's why, so check it out. And that's exactly what she's done, and I have to give her kudos, because it's authentic too. Like, it's clear that she's genuinely in love with the things that she writes fanfic of, and she has these genuinely interesting ideas for fanfics that she puts a lot of time into making. But also, I think there's an element of strategy in there too, and that's fascinating to me. So hats off to her for that. And if I get the good ending in this game and like it as much as I think I will, I'll probably post another comment, a reply to our comment thread on Transistor, being like, by the way, got the good ending, A+, thank you. No, and I hope that she continues making stuff, because I really like it. So it's great. See, now we can read her fanfic, and we can play her games. There's more, and it's great. I could comment on her itch, but I'm not on itch, Chrono. I don't use itch. I use AO3. And the nice thing about being in multiple places is that then people can talk to you in the place that they feel at home. And I don't know that I feel at home at AO3, but I am there. Alright, so I'm gonna dive into Open Sorcery. Is there anyone here who has not seen, played, etc., anything to do with Open Sorcery, who needs, like, a little refresher of what is going on? Because this is not my first playthrough. We had one playthrough that was just straight up Lauren's playthrough of the game. And then we tried to gamify it a bit more last time, which we're going to do more of this time. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I just have to make sure that I can see chat. Oh, what's it doing? What are you doing? No! Well, you're probably going to miss a few words if I do this, but maybe it'll be a little easier to see. Oh, we're good. Alright. If nobody has any questions or objections or anything like that, dive on in. I apologize for my sniffliness. It's like that. And let me know how the audio balancing is, if this changes. If it's a problem, if it's good. All right. Seems like we're going to be good. So we're going to start a new game because I need to figure out where I did something wrong. Because what happened last time, I was not close enough friends with Decker to be able to do the Tribble scene. And I don't know how I missed an opportunity to get closer to Decker. So I'm going to have to figure out what else I can do. Let's see. We can figure this out. Because see, like, I have a bunch of these right here, but I don't know exactly where the problem is. So I think we're going to start a new game. And try to do everything right. Thank you. I will let you know if I want hints. That's a great emote. What is that one called? Alright. So, day 1 is where we meet Asper. We are absolutely going to go to the Queen. There was something that I tried different about the order there. I don't remember what it was. Remind me of something I did before. No, Chrono. Not unless we find that my memory is failing. Because I'm not at this point, I'm not asking to be told what to do. And if you tell me to if you remind me of a thing, that will be you telling me to do that. If that makes sense. We're not quite at backseating levels of things. But if I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, what was this day? What was this thing? I'm pretty sure that this is Asper. I'm gonna try to coach the kid on fighting the nightmare. I don't know. I think. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, we're gonna do this. So, it seems like if you don't click on these... Okay, yes. Yes, I know this. Fire and order. I think that I think I'm going to change from order to love if I do this right. That's my hope. That's my expectation. That's what I would do if I were writing this. That's how we would... A change in motive is a way of indicating a change in character. It also indicates an increase in Bels' agency. Order is what was put on her. When the spirit was kind of caught and put into the firewall, order is what she was programmed to do, but it is not something that is inherent to her. So if the motive changes, that is her kind of choosing what motivates her, choosing what is important to her and what drives her. She has that choice. And so I think that that is the way to go. And I think that love is the obvious choice for a best ending. And that's the reason why she asks to stay at the end, in the ending that I got. It's because she wants to protect her people. She comes to love her people. I don't know that her matter is going to change, but I think her motive will. Because the matter is more an intrinsic character of your nature. It's what you're made of. Motive can change. I don't know. I wonder if you can do a Captain Planet thing if you get enough motive stuff. Alright. So I know who this is, so I'm going to do his little scan. I'm going to talk to him. Actually, you know, have I alerted Decker and Janet? Let's try again. From the bottom here. Alright. What happens if I do this? And then we'll load. Log alert with local admin Decker and Janet. Important alert regarding private physical network. Cherry Orchard Rest Home. See attached log file. And Janet says, ooh. First alert from the Bels system. There's a little air spirit making trouble in the rest home. Decker says, that hardly seems worth our time. But we know now that Decker's dad is in the rest home. But I guess like an air spirit doing a minor nuisance stuff he might think that that's below him. Janet says, don't be like that. Decker says, be like what? And she says, snooty. Decker says, snooty? Janet says, all holier than thou. This problem isn't big enough for me. I only solve important swanky problems. Decker says, I'm not snooty. Janet says, then prove it. Go over there and perform an exorcism and visit your dad. You don't do that enough. Decker grumbles. Oh, but I really like the Asper thing. But this is... Oh, I'm gonna play through this way, even though... I wonder if there's a gather all the elements ending and also a make all the friends ending. Because this is making friendship with Decker and Janet, which is what I want. But also I don't have Asper. I don't know that I don't know. Well, let's see what happens. Why not? I'm not doing a walkthrough with this, so... Yeah, mutually exclusive stuff, that is correct. Because then you can't go and visit the queen and also get air. So you have both chaos and air, I believe, as a result of that. Well, that's interesting. I want to see what happens with this, because it's a short enough game that I could replay it. Decker's apartment. I love how I love how proud and preening Bels is about what an upgrade she is from his defensive runes. No threats detected. So we might wind up having multiple runs that teach us how to, if there is technically a way to do both. Okay, so sleeping, we're gonna dream. I don't actually know whether dreaming is good or bad, but we're doing it. And the fact that she wants to dream, because dreaming is what you do when you sleep, I think says something about her. Okay, which day is day 2? Toby, okay. All right. So day 2 is going to be this. So I don't want to go straight there. Okay. I'm going to examine Toby. And then I'm going to talk to him. I want to see what happens, whether I have him fight it or not. Because it might be good for him. Okay. If I remember correctly, it's Dark and Fear. So beautifully written. I want to see what happens with all of these. It's a problem. I'm curious about all of it. All right. I want to have a friendship with Toby. And I think this is my only chance to get friendship with Toby, and I'm pretty sure that I have an opportunity. We're gonna do this and then we're gonna load. We're gonna see what happens when we alert Janet. Whoa! I flag the issue and send an alert to Janet marked urgent. I make the alert blink and beep loudly. She wakes up in the slow, muddling way of physical beings. Her loading processes are fluid-based and sluggish. She reads my message and wakes in the way of machines with electric swiftness, as if she had fire in her veins like me. She takes a stone with a large hole in it from her desk. She takes a weapon she built for herself, a mechanical sword hilt. Janet creeps out into the hall. So she's going to hold up the stone, and that's how she's going to be able to see the creature. She has a sword. Copyright George Lucas always reserved. She has a lightsaber. Amazing. The stone that you look through to see something, where does that come from? That's from something. Ah, okay. Thank you, Chrono. In Celtic folklore, stones with holes worn into them by rivers supposedly let you see fairies. Okay, I've encountered that before in places, but I couldn't remember where. She peers through the hole in the stone. She sees the dark creature by Toby's door. It is distracted and does not notice as she approaches in her soft purple slippers. There's a typo. She turns her weapon on at the last moment. Light versus dark. Lightsaber versus dark. Watch the light. Guess she is not a Trekkie. No, she's a Star Wars fan. The light burns bright and true. It is like fire, but not. It tears the darkness with its very presence. Janet turns off the sword and goes to check on Toby. I gather up the torn remnants of the threat and burn them into energy. I feel different. I realize I have learned something. An achievement unlocked. Learn light. Light is the element counter to dark. It is like fire, but steady. It has purpose and direction. I now see how I can make light. Shed light. System change learned about light. Continue. It is strange that I am learning. It is a sign of potential awareness emergence. If I experience awareness emergence, I may become unstable. Should I flag myself as a potential threat and alert Decker of what I have learned? Yes, light seems like he won't be scared by that. I will output my decisions into a log file and email him the file as an attachment. I will mark the email potential threat. He will know what to do. Janet says, oh look, it watched me with the lightsaber. Light is yellow here. I look so awesome, just like Carrie. I wonder if there's any video of me vanquishing darkness in the logs. Let me look. Just like Carrie. Oh, I don't know who she means by that. Oh, Carrie Fisher! Does she mean Carrie Fisher? Oh. She is a Star Wars fan. Okay, I didn't get any personal things there. Alright, Decker. There are no threats. Oh, man. Yeah, there's so much good stuff in here. Oh, no! Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to her because I don't have friends with Toby. If I alert Janet and Decker and then I try to fix things with her, Decker will call me creepy. So I need to not do that. I'm gonna talk to her. Oh. Okay. Alright. I should check on Mrs. Best. I'm going to talk to her. What? No, I thought I could do it before. Okay. Decker likes this. Now I can talk to her. Oh, no, I can't. I can't remove her fear because I don't have fear. No! No! I won't be friends with Mrs. Best. She won't know who I am. But I have another element. Well, because if you're gonna do trying to get all the elements, how on earth do you do both of these? I don't know that you can do. Well, we'll find out. We're gonna see what this unlocks. Oh, Smaxmilla, thank you. Oh my gosh. Well, welcome. Sorry. So it's been several years, and so I've changed a little bit, and my streams have changed a little bit too. So I apologize if it's a little bit jarring. I'm also sniffly right now. I'm having a bad case of the allergies. But welcome. Thank you. Yeah, Mother 3 is a fantastic game, and the Mother community has continued to just be an increasingly pleasant part of my life. Like, I just really like having them around. Hi, Kaizen. I have really bad allergies, so I've been in bed for part of the day, feeling kind of miserable, but I'm okay. Alright, I've dreamed. I'm sniffly. Okay, so we're gonna kind of power through this and see. Okay. Unless I want to try to do... Hold on. I'm gonna have to blow my nose. I want to try to see Because I feel like there's like an elemental run and a making friends run. And I right now it seems like the two are mutually exclusive. But it's possible that there's multiple ways to get each of the elements. I'm not sure. Because that's the only chance that you have to befriend Toby. Oh, thank you, Smacksmella. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, Sophie girl. Yes, you're a good kid. Hello, baby girl. Yes. Where is my tissue box? Oh, there it is. Hang on. Hello, Sophie girl. Alright. Miss Sophie, you're snoozing. Yes, kitten snoozing. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, so if you haven't seen any of my streams from more recent years, the most tangible difference in my life is that instead of the two cats that you might know, I now have one different cat. It's been a few years. But I still have the Knox box on my desk, actually, when I visit my mom's house, which right now I'm in my childhood bedroom at my mom's house. And my cat Sophie will sometimes sit in the Knox box, and it makes me very happy. It's right here by the window. But she is currently on my bed. Sorry, I talked about the cat. That means I'm obligated to show cat. She's a lump. She's a tabby. She's very cute. Very cute. And I'm going to try to set up a cat cam when we get back to Toronto, which I live in Canada now. Which is why I'm visiting my family in Texas for the holidays by extension. Alright, so day 3 is... which one is day 3? I'm trying to remember. Okay. I really should just start from the top and just delete all of my old saves. Which one is day 3? Well, it's just Smacksmella. The reason why I tend to tell people that is because that way I can avoid being asked how Nox and Ella are, because they passed away in 2019, and it was a really difficult time. So if I let people know kind of in advance that they're no longer with us, then that means that it's not an accidental thing to stumble into. But I have Sophie, and she's a good girl, and I'm happy to be able to share her with folks on stream a bit more now as she gets a bit more social with hanging out on my desk and being a cuddly baby. Sophie is a very wonderful girl, and she's smart and she's goofy. She's very silly. We have an emote. We have an emote of Sophie now. Which is excellent whenever cats and or violence come up on stream, or fire, or any number of things. That's Sophie considering my Christmas tree, which she knocked over last year but did not this year. Good girl. Okay, we are on day 4. 3? Day 3? Which is day 3? Cats can be violent. Because Lauren is the first part of my stream name, but I'm the 6th Lauren that Twitch assigned Lauren to. So I'm Lauren 6. But it's violence because Sophie's contemplating violence. So, yeah, you don't get to choose what the first part of your emoji name or remote name is unless you're a partner, which I am not. Day 3, I feel like day 3 is where Asper shows back up if he's going to... Is it visiting day? Hold on, I have saves. Oh. Yeah, I mean, there's never any way to guarantee that you're going to be able to handle whatever comes your way as far as pet care. But I do think it's a good idea to be responsible in determining whether you're financially ready to take on another creature's life. Because it's not just the day-to-day, like providing them with food and so on. It's also making sure that you can handle their medical care. All right, so day 3. Oh, is this going to be Sarah? Yes, this is Sarah. I can check that. Hi, Tin Kelp. Well, the thing is, again, you can never guarantee a good life, but you should be as prepared as possible for as much as possible. All right, we're going to examine everything here. Oh no, did something go wrong with your chat, Tin Kelp? Okay, I know what this is. This is water and death. Anyway, sorry if I'm going really quickly through this. The writing is beautiful, but I've played now through this a few times. What happens? I've done this. I think I alerted Janet and Decker, and Decker's like, "There's nothing we can do about it." Well, I'm not doing a friendship run anyway, so. Okay. Wow. So Sarah has no idea. Wow. So you could just not know Sarah. Because they'll still come and help her. Wow. But you gain nothing from that. So. Try to sing out of my register. This game is called Open Sorcery, and it is incredible. And I usually, if I see a thing that I haven't seen before, I read it out loud. This one is very, very good. Oh, Sword and Open Sorcery. Okay. Very nice. All right. We're going to talk. Oh my god, I'm going to give her light. And then I'm going to load it again, and I'm going to talk to her. I added the music. This is the soundtrack for Stellaris because this game doesn't have soundtrack. And I'm at my mom's house where my mom's a piano teacher, and the piano is immediately below my bedroom, so. Yeah. Oh, I am flame and I cast light. I send a line of my power through Sarah and I ignite it. I control the burn so that the heat is all within me and the light shines out. The light is golden, pure without the flickering red of flame. Her eyes open wide, her head tilts up. She is full of light. I think I'm supposed to have befriended her, so we'll come back and try this again. The light illuminates the brackish black water swirling inside of her. It is still there, but there is also light. She begins to cry, but these are good tears, I can tell. A girl beside her turns and touches her. She will share the pain. She will heal herself. I take the light back into me. It is still wet with the filthy black water. I expel the water, but I keep the blackness. It is interesting. I realize I have learned something. The blackness in the water is the blackness of death. Death is counter to life. It is not only the end of life, it is the process of diminishing. The slow fade of cancer, the snap of a bone, the loss of self when you stand in a mob. Every wound is a step towards death. A spirit whose motive is death is a creature that diminishes those around it. I am uneasy. Oh, this is not good. I'm pretty sure Decker will shut me down, so I need to blow my nose again. Pretty sure Decker will have problems with the fact that I've learned death. There is no good reason to know death. Knowing light, that's fine. But I suspect this will be an end. Hello, Sophie.
Oh, yes, you're a good girl. Yes, I will rub your belly. Hello. Oh, baby girl. Mwah. What a good kitten. What a good kitten you are. Yes, Miss Meow Meow Meow. Oh, baby. Such a baby. Oh, Sophie girl.
Will you come?
Oh, no, you want your belly rubbed. Oh, baby girl.
She's really cute.
Oh, kitty yawn. Oh, kitty cat. Kitty cat. Oh, is that a baby? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hello, baby girl.
Sorry, folks, but I have a cat.
A very,
Very cute cat. Honestly, I think this is kind of a bunch of stuff that I probably don't want to keep. This is Sophie. Do you see how cute she is? She's very cute. Oh. Are you my motive, Sophie? Oh, you are a motive. Hello, baby girl. She's so cute. I'm going to see what happens when I do this. I have no music though because I can't put on my headphones because I have a cat on my ear. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, baby, hello. Yes, okay. She really likes to cling to my shoulder, as you can see. Cat phones. Will she purr? She can provide a soundtrack for me. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Oh, meow, meow, meow. Oh, meow, meow, meow. See? Is this not some top quality cat? A plus. A plus kitten. Oh, hey, if you've only watched Mother 3, I don't think I was divorced yet then. A lot has changed in my life. I feel like a very different person, but people who watch the streams don't always feel so much of a difference. Yes, she is a snuggler. Doesn't necessarily snuggle at night, but she loves to be held. Alright, let us alert Decker of what I have learned. No threats detected for now. Oh, wow. I thought that he usually responded to these. Alright, well, we're gonna just keep going and see what happens. I don't like that I didn't get a chance. That I didn't get a chance to meet Sarah. Poor Mrs. Best. Alright. No threats detected? Question mark. Decker's apartment. Oh yeah. There's them. We should guard against eavesdroppers or we're gonna have trouble. And go over here to Janet's house. You can usually talk to... You know what? I wonder... Because you can probably continue to build your relationship with Toby later in other opportunities. If you can talk to him and then reach out to Janet, then you can establish a relationship with him and also potentially learn light. That might be possible. Hi, Toast! Yes, it's really, really good. I've done a few playthroughs. Oh my goodness, kitten. Last time I chickened out of doing the dark playthroughs because I couldn't get some of those endings. So we were gonna try to go for the best ending, but things are complicated. So this is Sophie. Sophie? So Sophie and I are trying to figure out, oh my gosh, purr. Oh, she's purring. She's purring. Hello, baby. Sophie and I, well, okay. Oh, ow. Those were your claws on my leg. I'm sorry, baby cat. Would you like to go in the Knox box? Here. I'll pick you back up. Would you like the Knox box? There, I put her in the Knox box. If you'll ignore the mess that is my room. But there's Sophie, and this box you might recognize. We have an emote that is the Knox box. But it is the Knox box, currently in Texas. I had forgotten how allergic I was to Texas until my allergies kicked in yesterday. Alright. I'm like thinking through things that I could do better. Or differently. Now. Which one? Sorry, by the way, I apologize if you can hear loud piano below me. Alright. Menu. What is day... Are we on day 4? Asper came back in day 4. I'm not sure besides that. Alright, let us go to... Which is this? I'm going to you know, I'm gonna get rid of the old save, the previous save. My first playthrough, because that happened, we did it, we got an ending, and now we're trying to figure it out. I really do want to play the DLC and the sequel. But right now I want to see if I can get the best ending. Okay, which is day 4 if it's not Asper? Is it this one? Oh, okay, yes. My firepower has gone up. Oh man, crying during the DLC, that is a good sign. Oh man, yes. Miss Finn and Mrs. Best. Getting together. Oh, is this Decker's ghost? Yes. Oh no! Oh, this is, what's her name? Pyreworm, I think? I did play Celeste, yes. I played Celeste because after I played Dark Souls as a joke and beat it, eventually, I was like, okay, I guess I'll play anything that has a good enough story. And Celeste was fantastic, and different, like the ability to kind of customize, tweaking things a little bit when you needed it helped me through sections that were not good for me. It meant I was actually able to play all the way through, and it made me cry. It was really good. The extra chapter in it was absolutely gorgeous, but I blatantly, shamelessly cheated my way through it. Yeah, well, I mean, like, I have friends who are super good at Dark Souls and Soulsborne games, but I had a lifetime of I'm not good at video games. So I started playing it as a joke. So if you go through and watch, it's on my YouTube channel, if you find the first video of me playing Dark Souls, I borrowed a copy from a friend. It was I think my birthday in like 2017. So I jokingly was like, haha, I didn't even buy it myself because I thought I was going to play it once and that was going to be it. And then I kept playing it. And eventually beat it. So that's fun. I did beat Hades. Hades was amazing. Okay, I'm gonna fire order. And then I'm gonna talk to her. No, it wasn't like that. It was a slow process, but it is a game that rewards being very, very cautious and assuming you're gonna die constantly. So I was like inching along down the hallways. and screaming at the sound that grass makes when you step on it, and rolling a lot. I got good at rolling. So then I rolled out of... it turns out that I dash or roll out of the way a lot. So my Hades playthrough, my Hades style involves a lot of dashing. Because I'd never really played games that were hard like that before. But I got into it and really enjoyed it. I just really like story and lore, and there sure is a lot of that. Yeah, I'd like to play Hollow Knight, but I'm concerned because you can't summon help, which definitely contributed to my ability to beat Dark Souls. And I also hate platforming. Precision platforming. The most precision platforming section of Celeste was the hotel chapter, and that's the one that there was a room that I turned on infinite jump. Oh, that was not a good level for me. Yeah, Hollow Knight, I really want to. All of my friends, all of my music friends are obsessed with the soundtrack. I've performed on numerous covers of Hollow Knight music. I really would like to play it, but... Hello, Pyreworm. I'm gonna talk to you. I love this conversation. I was so delighted when we had this conversation. I just love this. In case you hadn't realized the pronoun being uncapitalized when Bels talks about herself, it draws attention to itself here. Tell me who made you, and then stay here. Excellent. All right. I'm sorry, I'm so sniffly. What's going on here? This is really cute. And then if you don't quite get it, here's one more hint. And then we're going to scan again. Okay, so this is day 5, which I'm pretty sure is a big one. It's the end of day 6 that Mrs. Best's children try to execute her, try to murder her. Assassinate, does that count as an assassination? Trying to think. What happens on day 5? Day 5 is a big one in my head. What is it that happens? I'm gonna blow my nose in the meantime, sorry. Maybe I'll just stay put. And just mute myself when I have to blow my nose. I'm so sad about this. 4 days. So this is day 5. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate that. I probably deserve that. Alright. Alright. So we're gonna save here and just keep using this save and just kind of... We're kind of YOLOing it a little bit because I'm learning how things go with some slightly different things. All right. Is this Decker's ghost? I feel like this day is Decker's ghost. I know Sarah's name, but I don't know her. She doesn't know me. What happens if I try to do this without knowing her? This is troubling. I do not know what to do. Maybe Decker and Janet will think of something. Interesting. Interesting. Ah. I don't think I have a high enough. I don't think I have a high enough relationship with Decker. Oh, I was really close this time, though. Okay. We're gonna try loading this. Ah! Yes, we're gonna be friends. Yes. I love this. We should schedule repeated informal encounters where we share ideas and personal feelings. Affirmative. They're just really cute. It's a really good game. Alright, so there's nothing I can do here. That's interesting. There are definitely... Well, no. In this case, Pyreworm and Bels are sisters. But there are lesbians, but they're the old ladies. That's great. I'm concerned about this. Alright. Janet. I'm sorry, Janet. Okay. So my relationship with Janet only needs to be... It doesn't need to be as high here. Which means that I could make a decision that's less Janet earlier. I could sacrifice becoming closer with Janet a little bit. Yeah, Decker's hard. I'm not really sure what else I can do. I'm pretty sure. Did I dream? I think I dreamed all the way. No, my first playthrough I stopped for a day. I don't think I dreamed every night. Yeah, hitting Decker's friendship checks is, this is so boring. I think that's what I realized. I think that's when I reset last week. Or Tuesday. Last time. Well, this is as good as it's going to get with this particular playthrough. Tuesday's basically last week. Yeah, 2 whole days ago. I'm dealing with the thing. Okay, so she says you're the best. Okay. Alright. So we go to Decker's apartment. And he's swearing. You can't do that, Decker. I'm gonna get myself into trouble here. Oh, I'm gonna save her. I don't think I'm high enough friends with Decker to save her. But we just saved, so let's see what happens if we talk to Decker. Pyreworm is malfunctioning. Pyreworm is my friend. You have a friend? You know what a friend is? You understand the concept of friendship? I read the Wikipedia article. You shouldn't be... Ugh. Just stop it. Stop making friends. Jesus, that sounded bad. Just tell me, Pyreworm-help. I could lie. If I had chaos, I could lie. Pyreworm is my friend. Oh, this is gonna go badly. Yeah, I get that, but what is it? It's a virus, a custom virus. Wait, I remember that. You mentioned it in a report on the 28th. So he does know I haven't been lying to him. Where is this virus now? What do you mean it's malfunctioning? Assuming the room is a grid with origin. Pyreworm is over by the lamp. She's talking strangely. I haven't talked to her, so I did this out of order. So I have the more human or less human response. I'm going to pick the more human response. There's a virus in the room, and you're okay with this. She agreed to stop being a virus. That's not how it works, Bels. She's my friend. How do I get my friendship with Decker up? Oh no! He killed her. Okay, hold on. We're gonna load. Talk to Pyreworm. Warning, multiple errors detected. Magnetic pulse detected. Warning, I don't feel good. What's wrong? Transferring log. I could move her if I had air. Well, what was it that I traded to get Asper? What did I get instead of Asper this time? This is not good. Decker's not going to like this. I chose to protect her with fire. I form my fire into a protective shell around Pyreworm. I block the grid lines of magnetic force with my body. It is hard, but I do it. Plus 20% to relationship with Pyreworm. Pyreworm says, thank you. Decker is working on a silver laptop. Okay, so she's okay. Oh, good, you're here. Okay. All right. Okay, so I can save her. Good. But if I had a high enough friendship with Decker, I could convince him potentially to be friends with Pyreworm too, which would be ideal. Which I would try if I could get my friendship with Decker high enough for that. Okay, so I know that this is Earth and Order because I have played this before. Oh, no. I remember what you have to do, getting the bad ending. Okay. Lightning. Okay, hold on. We're committing to what we're doing right now. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot that hinges on your friendship with Decker. Speak to it. Forwarding response to bridge. Captain says hello several white languages. Hello, can you hear me? Say yes. I am Captain Ajawi Gijigokwe of the Aethership Wawasum. Goes across the sky, woman. Hanging cloud. That's really cool. We were attacked by nightmares in the web and burned out our fuel supply, escaping. I wonder, actually, if we fight the nightmares with Toby, I wonder if that changes this. We'll find out. Transporting sick water spirits to the concept of honor water in the Aethernet. We need refueling or a tow. Why are you carrying water? My ship is a water transport vessel. It's what we do. I can say I don't like water. Why would I say that? I mean, I'm curious, but I'm not going to because I think Bels at this point has more sense. What do you use as fuel? We have an Earth/Order engine that runs off a volcanic reaction. It's powered by Vulcan Aether, fire in the colloquial. Bels says, I am the fire that protects. And Captain says, well, that's damn convenient. So, I will help you. Oh, I know this word. This word I have seen in Canada. Awaiting fuel or tow. Okay, hold on. I'm going to save load. I'm going to potentially try a few different things here. And let me see what happens if I alert Decker and Janet. Well, that explains it. Okay. Earth Order Engine. See if anyone can give them... Okay. Let's see what happens if I do it myself. Okay, here, I'm gonna give them fire. I reach out and up to the Aethership. I stretch and strain against the confines of my network, barely reaching. The engine is vast and dark, many parts, metal and stone, moving in harmony but weakly. The walls vibrate with the power of the materials that form this ordered construct. The magnetic storm is not a malfunction, but a byproduct of this machine being so close to our world. I reach past pistons, down the throat of the engine into its crucible. I see the embers of where there once was power. I ignite them. This is going to take enough of me, I think, that I won't be able to save Mrs. Best and win against the ending thing. Overall, we are a magical firewall protecting these 4 locations and the people within them against spiritual threats, like viruses, magic, and technology. Takes a lot out of me. The engine ignites and the ship rises away from me, out of my network. No time to say goodbye. They must rise to safety and end the storm. There is just the memory of that dark, vast place of metal and stone. I feel different. Oh. Learn Earth. I realize I have learned something. Earth is the element counter to air. It is solid and stable. It is the spiritual matter closest to physicality. Through it, I can almost feel the solid matter of the world. I like it. It is like me. System change, learned about Earth. Let us let Decker know about this, because some of these are good. The fact that we learned about death is concerning, but I will output my decisions into a log file and email him the file as an attachment. I will mark the email potential threat. He will know what to do. No threats detected for now. Alright. That's interesting. So I don't gain more relationships with them, but I do gain an element. So it really feels like you can gain elements or you can get friendship. I just don't know how to get Decker friendship earlier. Hold on, I'm going to blow my nose. I'm going to mute myself just a sec. My brain is also extremely ADHD, but it really likes reading. It hyper-focuses on reading to such a degree that when I was a kid, especially, and I'd be reading things, people would not be able to talk to me because I wouldn't hear them because I would be so engrossed in what I was reading. All right. Let's do this. I am sleeping. Should I dream tonight? Generate this. The room is brightly lit with candles. Another light shines above me, pale and pure. The walls are ragged with dying ivy. I am here with Janet. We hold hands. We didn't have the dream in which people die this time. We didn't have the violence dream this time. Something I did differently changed that. The walls of the room are striped gray on gray, perfectly straight, perfectly even. It is so peaceful. This is not following the same pattern. This is going to be an actual dream. The room is on fire. The room is filled with me. It is so natural to burn and never die. How strange it must be to be human and never feel flame. They must be so cold. I don't know how long ago I saved, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to accidentally set everybody on fire. I cannot move. I am not meant to move. I am surrounded by a solid crust. Flesh? Earth. I cannot move. I cannot move. I do not like that I cannot move. Next dream, next dream. In this room there are lanterns and light bulbs and candles and glowworms and neon signs and campfires and everything I have ever seen on Google that gives off light. I like light. My cool cousin. Oh, what did Bels explain that she was trying this time? I missed something. Okay. Light is my cool cousin. It is my cousin that is not heat. So these are what I have learned. So death will come in. There are people asleep on the floor. Janet, Decker, Toby, Sarah. But they are too still. They should be moving. Their chests should be moving. I am not afraid. I know this is a dream. I have no more dreams. I have no more dreams. That was different. I have dreamed. But I didn't have the dream. Right? I didn't have the dream where something dies. This time. I did something different. All right. We are close to the end. This is Decker's ghost, isn't it? I guess. Yeah, a notepad is great, but I'm not very good at keeping track of stuff on a notepad. So I have all of you. You are my notepads. All right. No, I don't just have earth, fire, and light. I also have death. I have earth, light, and death. I need to learn more of these. So I can definitely spare some Janet relationship. Oh, matters. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was excited about myself. Scan for threats. Toby sits on the roof watching the stars. So if I talk to him and then call on Janet to learn light, I could potentially do both of those. And then there's these additional opportunities to talk to Toby. So I could continue to build that relationship. We'll try that next time. Here is Decker's ghost. Oh, Pyreworm is pinging me. In other news, Pyreworm.exe is pinging me. Sorry, I'm skipping through some of this because a lot of this is stuff that I've seen now a few times. Pyreworm says, crying is negative. He is your human. You are my friend. Can I help? Oh. Bels says, there is a spiritual presence causing this. Can you help me scan for it? Pyreworm says, affirmative. I have specialized scanners for motive. And Bels says, for what purpose? Pyreworm says, to identify profitable targets for hacking. Bels says, that has great utility. Can you give me a copy of that software? Pyreworm says, it is part of my source code, but I can scan for you when you want, because we are friends. Bels says, being friends is good. So Pyreworm can scan. Scan complete. There is an overwhelming motivational resonance of order in this area. Bels says, that is us. Pyreworm says, there are 430 mood increments of love originating from behind the padded square. Bels says, the padded square is called a bed. The love must be coming from the threat. You are a good friend. That's really cute. It's light and love. I remember this one. So we have a few opportunities to continue building our relationship with Pyreworm as well. Who is... No, stop trying to call me. Alright. Initiate scan. Threat detected. Body habits. Respecting physical objects is a body habit. I love that. Oh my god, Chrono. Okay, you must spoiler it, but put it in the stream chat on Discord so that I can see art of Bels and Pyreworm. It smiles at Decker and talks and makes him cry. Oh god. I don't think either one of these is going to be a good option. Pretty sure giving life to a ghost is a bad idea. Raising the dead is never a good idea. So we just saved. Give it death. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh. I will try to make the ghost understand that it is dead. That is the technically correct way of things. Dead things should be dead. I know how death works. It shouldn't be too hard. Ghost says, and I don't see why you have to always be working on your Bels says, you are dead. Andy's ghost. Projects, darling. There's more to life than code. Me for... Bels says, your limbs which once moved are still. Instance. I'm much more interesting than a laptop, don't you? Your skin, which was once warm, is cold. Think. Hey, did you turn the AC on? I feel... You are dead. Cold. You are dead. And I don't see why you have to always be dwelling on your limbs which once moved are still. Past, darling. There's more to life than what was. Me for your skin, which was once warm, is cold. Instance. I used to be much more interesting, don't you? You are dead. Think I've grown a little repetitive. You are dead. And I don't see why you have to always be dwelling on my... Your limbs which once moved are still. Death, darling. And I don't see why you have to always be dwelling on my death, darling. There's more to life than me. Janet, for instance. I'm not coming back. Don't you think it might be time to move on? It's the subtle shifting as you're reading through it, because what Bels says is repeated. And so you think that it's going to be a loop, and then it changes, but it shifts so carefully and subtly, and then you realize what it is. So at the end of this, Decker says, okay, stop. Disengage. Exit. Firewall, stop eliminating the threat. I know you're just trying to do your job, and you're right, and I'm being fucked up, but you need to stop. I need to do this. I stop interacting with the spirit. Decker rises and dries his eyes, but he keeps the tears and mixes them with water, salt, and powdered agate. He sprinkles the water in a circle around the spirit. He kisses the space near its left cheek, imprecisely, as his target is not solid. Then he splashes it with water. It vanishes. Decker says, I'm sorry. I should have done that a long time ago. You don't even understand, do you? But thank you. Wow. Plus 30% to relationship with Decker. Decker relationship at 95%. So I could get a perfect... Because you have to have a 70% relationship with Decker to meet those other points. And then this is how you get 100% with him. Which will be useful eventually. Then you don't gain relationship with Janet, but you don't necessarily need it, if that makes sense. I'm gonna mute myself again, sorry. Yeah, no, this game is gorgeous, and it uses its text as visuals occasionally. So it's very clever, very, very well constructed, just brilliant. Sorry, I'm sneezy. Alright, back to Open Sorcery. That was really good. Janet's house. The retirement house. The high school. Okay. I just need to figure out how to make friends with Decker earlier. And there's a lot that I can do from there. I told you. It gets a little bit gay. I'm so happy for these little old ladies. A former Broadway star. And another little old lady. Alright, let's see if we can save Mrs. Best. Things are about to get heavy here, so I'm going to mute. I believe we're going to do this and see what we can do here. I'm sleeping. Should I dream tonight? Yes. I have a dream. It is effortless. I do not need to create it. It just comes to me. Interesting. Initializing dreaming. I dream of Sarah. She lies in her bed. She cannot move. Her hair is slick with rainwater. Something is beside her. Something strokes her hair. See what I mean? When it does visuals, it does it very effectively. I wake suddenly. Incoming death curse. Move to intercept. Scan for threats. Not the target. We're just going to check just in case. Scan, not the target. Scan. Scan, not the target. Right. Scan for threat. The target is here. Mrs. Dowd. Mr. Doney. Miss Finn. Miss Best. Must protect. Counter death with life. Counter dark with light. Wow. Okay. Let's see what happens if we counter dark with light. I curl myself around Mrs. Best. I draw my grid around her in a crisscross cocoon. I tighten my grid lines into a tight weave, and I let my power flow. Let's see if my light is strong enough, because light is a cousin, a cool cousin, to fire. Perhaps this is an element that I will be strong enough with to save her. My grid lines grow bright. My grid lines shine like the sun. My fire flows into light, and the light becomes solid, a wall of light, a shield. I am a wall. I am a shield. I am the fire that protects. Death is coming. Death is here. Crash. I'm a wall. I am breaking. I am the file not found. Firepower. Did my firepower go down as much as it did the last time when I did use fire to protect her? Does it always go down 20? That hurt. Is she okay? Initiate scan. Scanner offline. I can't see. I don't feel okay. Sending emergency log. Log alert with Decker and Janet. Waiting for reply. Reply received. Decker says, we've got you. Janet says, you did a good job. Decker says, shit, this motherboard is completely fried. Janet says, shh, don't scare her. Logging report with... Shh, we read the logs. We know what happened. The woman you were protecting is all right. We're trying to figure out who cast the death curse. Bels says, yes. You've been watching her. Are there any log files you think we should look at? Visiting day. Okay, I'll take a look at what happened that day. Take me offline for repairs. Powering down. Time passes. And then I can wake. I'm awake. Something is wrong. Everything is wet. Here it comes. What is that? Hello, little flame. It is so good to meet you. I have been watching you. I have been frustrated by you. You took my meal away, my Sarah. Her soul was sweet like apples. I was going to hollow her out and wear her body like a coat. But you burned me out of her with light and left me hungry. But I forgive you. Now I am inside of you, inside of your network, and you are connected to many delicious souls. I will eat her and them. You may watch, then I will eat you. I am the fire that protects. Well, I am the ocean that devours. Do not think that you will banish me as easily as some poltergeist or nightmare. So, little flame, I will let you choose. Who shall I eat first? No one. I think Toby's probably the easiest, the one with the most health. I will fight. I am weak, but I am still fire. I have my power and the lessons I have learned and the people I have met. I will use these things to fight. The hungry ghost has seeped in everywhere. Everything is wet and heavy with death. There are so many problems. There are so many threats. I will try to fix as many as I can. That will weaken her. All right. This is going to take time, but so I have a great relationship with these. Yeah, I did not get a chance to save. My dreaming level is 6. Okay. My Janet relationship. Yeah, okay. The thing is, I'm probably going to start... Okay. Scan for threats. Oh, I have so much that I could give her. Light. I touch Sarah's mind with light, golden light, pure without the flickering red of flame. She stops cutting, her head tilts up. She seems a bit better. I have used up my reserves of light. Someone is crying. Help them. Oh. I have fire. Like, so in this case, I'm experimenting with things that are new and different. But I'm not expecting, like, to go well. Like, we may basically close the game and reopen it. Order. I pass through the dark, dank halls. I touch every child on the forehead. I remind them of the rules, pay attention to the teachers, no time for crying. Drawing on my discipline, they drag themselves from their despair and focus their hollow eyes on their lessons. Continue. That did not do very much. All right. Decker's apartment. Scan for threats. Pyreworm hangs limp in the air in standby mode. Okay, so I only need to have my relationship with her at 30%. Good night, Prodigal Chicken. Thank you so much for coming by. I'm glad you could make it. It's good to see you again. 3 a.m. Yes, definitely get some sleep, friend. All right, so I only need my relationship with Pyreworm to be at 30% in order to do this. I send Pyreworm alerts and messages. Our network connection is strong. My pings pierce the miasma of dampness and death, and Pyreworm hears me and wakes up. Oh, I forgot that I should get my people before I start using my elements. Well, that's fine. Okay. Pyreworm is opening sorcery. Pyreworm says, hi. Bels says, hi. Pyreworm says, I do not like this water. Bels says, me neither. Pyreworm says, I will help you destroy it, friend. Pyreworm is now available to help. Let's get Decker. All right, and the relationship here needs to be 70%. Attempt to wake Decker. He wakes up. Analyze the situation and let me know the optimal defensive course of action. He trusts me. Oh, I could see if Pyreworm will fix that. Pyreworm says, your environment is suboptimal. Give me administrator privileges. I will resolve the physical wetness and help you attack the identified threat. I'm going to trust Pyreworm. This might be a bad idea, but I'm going to trust her. I'm going to give her administrator privileges. Thank you for trusting me, she says. Relationship required, 60% relationship. Okay, so it needs to be at 60% in order to do this. 30% to wake her, but not to be able to give her this power. Perhaps it's not good if you... Perhaps if you're not close enough friends with her, you can't trust her with this. I grant Pyreworm administrator access. I can feel her browse Decker's protected files, but she does not download anything. That is not something a friend would do. Instead, she works hard at drawing out my hard drive. She also links with me, giving me access to some of her firepower. System change, firepower plus 20%. Firepower is at 65%. I like this one. This one feels good. I feel like it does 10% if it is the right answer, or a right answer, and 5% if it is a wrong answer. So using order on the children was a bad choice. That was a bad choice. That was not a good choice. Oh. Hold on. We're going to try something. So I've used order on the old man's mind here. But I wonder if I can send Decker over here just to see what happens, because I know I don't have order anymore. This tells me an entire story. Decker says, "Oh, Dad, even bigots don't deserve this. I'll be right there." So we know that Decker is gay because we have seen the ghost of his partner. So that explains why even he keeps an eye on the rest home, but he's not very emotionally invested in a way. You know, like there's a certain bitterness when he talks about the rest home, and this explains it. The hungry ghost's power decreases by 15%. Her power is at 60%. So that is correct. We should be using Decker here. That is correct. That is the thing to do. I don't know that I can do anything with Miss Bess. Oh, I know you. My angel. Angel? You saved me. You are welcome. I'm glad I can help. I need your help. So here I'm asking her. She can save Miss Finn. I'm going to do that because I think that is the thing to do here, is Mrs. Best. Relationships are the best thing. If you can send somebody to have a relationship. Yeah, see, and again, the power decreases by 15%. Her power is at 45%. That is the right thing to do. Miss Dowd. Do I have anything to do with her? Can I use death on her? No, I do not want to do that. Okay, hold on. We're going to fix them. She's the one that I never have enough to save. Okay. We're going to wake Janet. I need to save Janet's mother with Janet. This is the correct thing to do. Yes, as you can see again, 15%. That's how you know. So using order on the children was absolutely not the right thing to do. I don't think I can do anything with Toby. Yeah. I think I can beat the ghost, yeah. I'm just wondering if there's anything else that I can do here for like the basement. If I can fix this problem. Earth. I sink my power into the earth under the water. I shift the concrete. I soften it into absorbent loam. The water sinks deep into the devouring earth. In the ground, dampness nourishes life. This is the most elegant way I have of spitting in the eye of the ghost. Okay, I wanted to check this because this is the right thing to do if you have earth. See, 15%. That is the correct thing to do. All right. I suspect the thing to do with Sarah is going to be to bring her to the high school and have her talk to the other students and lead the other students. That's, I think, what the right thing is to do. And then that'll actually take care of everything here. Is you have a friendship with Sarah, so you heal Sarah. You fix the floor to get the water away. And then the students, yeah. I think. And yes, the day is Halloween. The retirement home, there's not much I can do for that lady. This game is, it's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Actually, I bet that I need to have the tribbles. I bring the tribbles to the children. Then I wonder if Sarah is related to the little old lady, the one that I've never been able to save. I wonder if that's Sarah's grandmother. A few minutes back, it said the day was 666. Oh, okay. We're going to fight the hungry ghost. Because I can do this now. If I attack her now, I will win. The tribbles specifically eat bad feelings. And so if I have a whole bunch of them, they can go and eat the bad feelings of all of the children. Which is exactly what I need. Because it's to cure Sarah that Janet makes the tribble in the first place. So, we're going to attack her. Some say the world will end in fire. I say it will be drowned. Let us end this. Let us end this. Wow, my power is high. I could have used fire somewhere else and still won. But I'm not sure what else I could have used fire on at this point. No, but we do know that the tribbles are I think Janet talks about them some. But they're supposed to eat this sadness. So, we bring them to the children and it will eat the sadness from the children. Yeah, no, I know that you can use fire in place of Pyreworm because I've done that before. But that's clearly what you're supposed to do with Pyreworm. Because you can tell 5% means it was a bad choice, 10% means it was an okay choice, and 15% means it was the correct choice. Which I wonder, that means that if you do all correct choices... I mean, the people are the most important thing. Fixing the basement is not as important, you know? Although that would be a perfect run. You undo all of the damage. But I don't know how to do that. Self-diagnostic. I did pretty well with these relationships. The students have somewhat recovered from their brush with the ghost, but still shiver and cry sometimes. The basement is no longer flooded. Sarah is in the art room with her friends. Her soul is clear and light. Miss Dowd died. Mr. Downey is on the phone talking to Decker. Mrs. Best and Miss Finn walk together in the courtyard. Room 240 is empty. Oh, this game is really good. It's really good. It's kind of, in a way, it's a shame that you haven't experienced it fresh for the first time, because like the writing throughout this final section is gorgeous and stunning. And when you don't expect it, it's heavy. Yeah, the words are very poetic here. Yes, Miss Dowd dies horribly, and I haven't yet figured out how to save her, but I think she might be either Sarah or Toby can do something with that. Decker's apartment. Decker sits on his bed. He is on the phone with his father. Pyreworm floats in the air. Malware still buzzes around the apartment. That's fine. Janet, Toby, and their mother sit together in the kitchen having breakfast. All right. So we've identified Mrs. Best's attackers correctly. After the death curse, a powerful water death-based life-devouring spirit attacked the protected network. There were casualties. The firewall eliminated the threat, sustaining minimal damage. The firewall showed signs of learning new things outside of the originally programmed matter and motive. The firewall developed relationships with the people she protected. She developed the ability to dream. The firewall clearly underwent awareness emergence. The firewall has clearly undergone awareness emergence. So since I'm thinking about her future, the only moral thing to do is involve her. Bels, what do you want to do now? Hold on, I'm going to put the music on again because my mom's students are playing piano loudly. All right. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself because I need to sneeze or blow my nose again. Sorry. One of the funny and kind of uncomfortable things about streaming and having things be archived, oh hi Whooper, is that now for the next however many years, if I don't take it down, anybody who watches this playthrough will have me occasionally have to mute myself so I can blow my nose because of my allergies. Whooper, we didn't get the best ending, but we did learn new things. We've stayed here and continued to protect before. Leave and explore is not an option we've taken, so let's take that. Decker says, I see. Well, I can show you the Aether Map subsection of the Open Sorcery forum. It covers finding and safely navigating most spiritual locations. Or you can wander the physical world like a ghost. I suppose you'll figure it out. Okay. So, we learned some things. And slotted some pieces together. But how do we get the relationship with Decker higher earlier? What did I trade for Asper? Because I know that I want to try to get both Toby and Janet with the nightmares. And I'm going to try to defeat the nightmare. I could have Toby do it. Or I could see if what I want to do is I want to get Toby involved and then have Janet come save the day. Because that'll teach me light, and if it works this way, that will teach me light and also will build my relationship with both of those two. Okay, for Asper, I got plus 5% with both Janet and Decker. That's the way to learn air, though. And it doesn't... No, I'm pretty sure... And I get chaos for that, too, don't I? Okay. We're going to delete all of the saves. Yeah, so I'll get air and chaos. Okay, we're gonna start fresh here. So you definitely want to do that. I just have to find another way of friending Decker. And I'm not sure how to do it. Because I, messaged him to let him know about stuff, but he never responded. But I didn't get the dream about people dying. So I think that... Okay, we're gonna save here. And try doing things in different orders. Thank you, Blue Glass. Yeah, no. Okay, so Janet's house is fine here. Decker's apartment is fine. The high school is fine. I just really appreciate the writing so much. So it doesn't seem like there's anything else you can do here. You start and you encounter Asper. Yes. So he's air and chaos. Initiate scan. Ah, okay. I'll speak to it. I should probably not give him my name. You're a threat. See what happens, actually. Sorry, if you don't mind. We're gonna start with it. Okay. I'm gonna speak to it. I am Bels. Well met by moonlight. You are a threat and must remove yourself from this network. A threat? But I am so tiny and light. I am barely here at all. How can I be a threat? You cause chaos near vulnerable humans. You might hurt one of the people here. Might is the point. Danger is part of life. Chance is an element of chaos. To risk less is to be less. I bless your wards with my chaos. Incorrect. Remove yourself. Orders do not sit well with me. It steals hats and chases people with chilly winds. Remove yourself. Apparently not. Ah, they did tell you that you have to be polite with the Fae. But I'm glad we got a little bit of extra dialogue from him. Oh, you again? Are you done being bossy? They're giving you a hint that you can be polite. Please leave. Oh, I could leave. I most certainly could do any of a number of things. But shall I? That is the great question. The eternal quest of man to conquer the uncertainty of the future. Shall I leave or shall I not? Are you going to leave? This is the puzzle. To answer outright would be telling. But listen close, dear Bels. He's the first one who calls her just B-E-L-L-S, Bels. And I will tell you the answer. 3 riddles. Yes. Yes. Asper lets you get it wrong. Which the queen straight up says she's not like him. Okay, the first riddle. Okay. I couldn't figure out the secret riddle last time. What is the answer to the secret riddle from last time? Because I do not remember. I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna blow my nose again. I'm sorry. Candle? What was the thing again? Tell me. Oh! My life can be measured in hours. I serve by being devoured. Thin I am quick, fat I am slow. Wind is my foe because of the fire. Oh, that's a good one. Oh yes. I forgot, by the way, that in place of our regular chat hat. Well done, Whooper. Okay, so I just entered this here and it'll give me a bonus scene. Oops. Pretend I can actually hit the buttons that I mean to hit. No! Oh my gosh, I'm failing at this. Alright, let's see what happens. Very well then. You guessed candle? A curious answer. Wrong, yes. But that you chose that particular wrong answer out of the multitude of incorrect permutations possible with letters. This calculated inaccuracy tells me that you understand a secret. You won another riddle contest in another time and place. Please clarify above statements. I have confused you. Not difficult, since you do all your thinking inside of a little gray box. Be confused then, you little gray box of fire. But also enjoy this extra challenge, this extra opportunity. Challenge accepted. Answer me one extra riddle and I will give you a gift. Do not fret. This is not part of our regular contest. I will return you to your last riddle once you are done here. Can you challenge? All right, continue. One night, 4 men sat down to play. They played and played till break of day. They played for money, not for fun, with separate scores for everyone. And when time came to square accounts, they all had made quite fine amounts. What were the men playing? I mean, I can just be cynical and say war, profiteering. So the fact that it's 4 men is very significant. No, but they can't be literally men. In a literal, like, nothing here is, that would be if we read this too literally. We're going to read this non-literally, though, because this is a riddle. One night, 4 men sat down to play. Played and played till break of day. They played for money. This is one of those ones that's going to be super, super clever and interesting. I'm going to give myself just a few minutes. And then if somebody knows the answer, I may have to ask. Because I'm sure that it's very clever. Because the question is, like, you know, which part of this is non-literal? Is it the men? Is it the concept of play? Like, are they doing something that is not playing a game? I assume that it is not a game. But I don't know. Because playing that I can think of only has to do with games and music. What else can you play? You could play pretend, but that does not... I mean, it could be... So the only things I can think of offhand that have 4 players are card games. There are card games that have 4 players. Specifically 4. Bridge has 4 players. Because Monopoly is a thing that has money in it. It does not have fun. With separate scores for everyone. Yeah, if they all had made more money than they started with. Monopoly is a game in which everybody... But, like, the scores, yeah... It feels like the fact that there are 4 is specific. I'm not sure. The thing is, with music, you don't have... well... Oh! Oh, scores! The thing is, a score is... it can be used to refer to sheet music, but it refers to everybody's parts, all in one. So if you had a quartet... Because it doesn't say that they're being competitive. And everybody did well. Yeah, I'm going to go with music. Which is not literal. It's not what you think. It's thinking sideways. So you have a quartet. They're playing all night. And they make money because they're playing. Or tips. So they all get money. Separate scores can refer to their sheet music. And they're not competing against one another, which is how they've all done well, and the numbers have gotten bigger. You say music? Very well then. Music! It charms the savage beast. It is language all men understand. Take it as my gift. Listen to its forms, both glorious and despairing, and all the shades in between. Understand all men better. Take your reward. That feels like cheating. Doesn't it? You better understand everybody because of music. Right, but like, you have to be able to get the perfect ending without knowing the Gencon riddle. Gives you wiggle room to take actions that would otherwise not be possible. I suppose that's fair. Back to normal riddles. Ah, I see. I remember these. These ones are easier. The music one was very fun because in that case, you're thinking about... They did a lot of really clever wordplay where words have double meanings and you initially assume that it is a game that is being played. Even having 4 people, because quartets are very common in music, so it's a reasonable thing to specify 4 people, but or in a band, but that also makes you think about card games and things like that that require 4 players. Ah. Huh, interesting. So you can kind of, without this, you can either get Decker or you can get other things. Well, we'll see how well we do this time, huh? This one. This one's very clever too. Look at the word play. It's the letter H. Foremost in heaven, first off in hell. An echo caught faintly the sound as it fell. At the end of the earth 'twas permitted to rest. In the last of all depth was its presence confessed. You say H. You guess right. another riddle for you. And this one I just really like because I'm really chatty and like to sing, and so this one just immediately popped into my head last time, if I remember. Well, when I first encountered it. Yay! You dull and boring grey thing of Order 1 against me. Scandalous. Wrong. How delightfully surprising. Goodbye, you woman of boredom and fire. Like, he sees her for what she is. Perhaps I shall see you again when the novelty of keeping my word wears thin. I wonder if you don't report things to Decker and Janet. If that's why I had the dream about killing people in previous runs, because I told some but didn't tell all. And I wonder if that was me building a pattern of behavior of lying, of withholding information, of being untrustworthy. Interesting. Continue. Yes, I will alert Decker of what I have learned. Email him the file as an attachment. It learned about chaos? How did it even do that? Life is full of mysteries. I love the way she says this, especially knowing that she's a high schooler. I do wonder how she knows Decker, you know? Oh, I might have sped through it. Okay, that's possible, but I definitely didn't get maximum dream in the past because I got scared after that one. Oh. Smaxmoa, thanks so much for coming by. Well, I was really glad you were able to make it. Make sure you sleep in enough. Sweden is a few time zones away from me. Hopefully we'll see you around sometime. I will do some occasional earlier time streams for the folks in Europe and other time zones, so it could happen. Alright, yes, I should try dreaming. I do not like the sound of nightmares. Thank you. I feel like I haven't been particularly wholesome or unwholesome, just kind of neutral. But I'm glad if it comes across as wholesome. I guess it probably depends on how other people are by comparison, maybe. Anyway, this game is brilliant and beautiful, and I absolutely recommend it. I will be putting up the first playthrough that I did once I finish putting the rest of Stray up. So if you want to go back and watch that, I read things out loud in that, so you can get my first experience. So yay! All right, we're gonna initialize dreaming. Excellent. Time to scan again. Day 2. Which day is day 2? Is this Toby's nightmare? I think this is Toby's nightmare. Yes. I'm going to examine Toby. Then we're going to examine the closet. Something has been here. It is dark and fear. We're going to see if we can get both Toby and Janet here. Alert Toby. Now I have a relationship with Toby. Am I dreaming? We're going to save here. Yes. Yes, you are dreaming. There is a detected threat. A monster. There is a monster in the dream. I need your help defeating the monster. Toby says, oh, okay. Bels, realizing that she needs to change the way that she's speaking to be understandable by the child. I tell Toby what must be done. I tell Toby how to fight a creature made of darkness and fear. You use light and love. I love this. He is ready. I'm going to see what happens if I pick this one. Oh, shoot. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so my gut was right about this last time, that if you specifically describe it in a scary way, Toby runs away to his room. Actually, we're gonna finish this, and then we're going to see what happens here if we alert Toby. Toby says go away. Toby doesn't like me, so he won't help. Light versus dark. Okay. I'm putting on my chat hat. Okay. So what I'm trying to do here is have a relationship with Toby and a relationship with Janet. Although I suppose I could just play through this and see what happens. Because it's possible that if I bring Janet, that I will get a relationship of sorts with Toby after this. Actually, no. I can always load my save. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna watch the light. Alert Decker. Oh! I do not get friendship points with her. Or with Toby. Maybe I will put this on. No, I'm gonna try loading. I'm gonna be self-sufficient. Yes, you're dreaming. I love this. What a good child. I love this effect. It's so cool. Oh, hold on. No, we're going to load this. Where I just realized something. All right. Watch this. The attic. No description. His mother's room. Sweetie, it's 3 a.m. Important? Oh, fine. Janet's room. Toby, what are you doing? The upstairs hall is still dark. And it looks so ominous with the red on dark here. I did see that. That's very cute. Toby returns to the creature in the island of dark in the hallway. The creature has finished eating and realizes something is wrong. It cannot return to its closet. There is light. It cannot go up to the attic or down to the den. Toby stands at the end of the hall between the creature and the hall window. He holds his pillow bag in one hand and his flashlight in the other. Okay. You can see the creature. Its own medicine. Bels is like, serves you right. We're gonna see what happens if he kills it. I don't want to break this child. And I suspect this is going to be a bad idea. Eliminate the threat. Points his flashlight at the creature, dissolves into nothingness. Toby says, okay, I did it. That was the right thing to do, right? Bels says, it was necessary. Okay. No, it has been rendered harmless. Okay, yeah, so Toby is much happier if you do this. So you cannot get light. Yes or no question. Is there another opportunity to get light? Okay. Darn it. I don't want to do that. But we're gonna try this. Sorry. Sorry, kid. This would be Mrs. Best is leaking. Tears. Talk to her. It frightens her so. I can't remove her fear this time around. And I can't call Toby. Okay. So that makes Decker like me more. And I know that everything that I need to do with Miss Best I can do later. So that's okay. I won't get friendship points with Toby. But I may be able to get friendship points with Toby later now that I know him. We'll see what happens. This may not be a thing. Decker thought it was creepy, right? Hold on, we can always just save and load. We're gonna do that. On. Yes, we're gonna dream. Ah, he said it was creepy when I returned and removed her fear. But he didn't say that this time around. Because I wasn't able to do anything for her. I have dreams. We'll see how this does. Five. So this is day 2. Is this the first day with Sarah? Day 3. I think this is Sarah. Yes. We're going to talk to Sarah and become her friend. I'm going to help her myself. I'm going to talk to her. I could give her light, but I'm going to talk to her. All right, Sarah. I'm not going to tell you you're crazy, but I'm concerned about you. All right. Poor Sarah. Oh, there's a bunch of really interesting... Oh, shoot, hold on. There's a bunch of interesting answers here. So, and I don't remember which one of these I want. So we're going to go back here and figure out. Because this stuff is really good. No, don't think anyone does think there's something wrong with me. That's not as interesting. So if I say maybe... This is beautiful, so that's plus 15%, which I think is better than the other one. And it's just also just so beautiful. I really I want that to be the right answer. Oh no. Oh, Sarah. I told her guilt is counterproductive and she said sorry. Oh, no. Loneliness is inefficient. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Sorry, hope you don't mind. I'm going really fast through this. I just realized I should not go so fast through this. So I cannot comprehend love. I feel satisfaction. Are you lonely? Yes. Okay. Like, this is beautiful and sad, but it's less beautiful than Bels understanding her and having a really sweet and lovely thing to say. So we're going to go with the one that I like best, which looks like it's the right answer as well. Maybe. I am not human, but I understand the idea of being broken. I would not want to be broken. It would be terrible. But to be broken implies the potential of being fixed. If you have felt, you may feel again. She says, I like that, thanks. How do we fix the death water that's inside of me? There are a variety of methods. I could infuse you with light or contact Janet and Decker. Hold on. We're gonna keep this. Save 6. How do we fix the death? I could infuse you with light. Infuse me with light. I understand and can produce the spiritual matter light. It inspires and uplifts humans. It will not cleanse you of the death/water spiritual residue, but it will assist your soul in resisting it. Sarah says, like antibiotics. Googling of antibiotics. Affirmative. Are you prepared? I guess. Alright, we did this one last time, but this time she knows who we are. Still there, but there's also light. Oh god, that feels okay. Oh god, are you alright? I forgot what it was like to be happy. Oh wow. This is definitely the right answer for her. She begins to cry, but these are good tears, I can tell. Alright. I take the light back into me. It is still wet with the filthy black water. I expel the water, but I keep the blackness that is interesting. That's how I learned death. I will let Decker know. Oh shoot. You're making a face. So the firewall has been incorporating new elements into itself, which is sort of good, makes it more flexible, but the elements it chose to incorporate are chaos and death, which are not the elements I would have picked. Ah! So this means I lose it, right? Hold on. Is there a way to get the 5% up that I need with Decker, or is this, like, basically the check? Because if so, then I guess I probably either shouldn't let him know, which that I'm taking this off because I don't want to be told an answer there. Yeah, I think I gotta reload here. All right, hold on just a second. All right. I'm gonna try contacting Janet and Decker. I like that I made her feel good. But I'm also kind of gamifying this. No, because then I don't get the The thing is, I don't know that there's ever a chance to... Oh, wait, no, there is a chance to use death. With Decker at the end there. Hopefully he won't be mad. We'll see what happens. This feels like a good answer to make her happy. I do not tell him about this. No threats detected. See how this goes. Yeah, I think I'm good for Tribble Day. I feel like there's something going on here. Saw danger on the horizon, tears and water and death. I now understand that. I feel like there's something there. Maybe, but I don't know. Oh, I can't talk to Toby. Well, that's concerning. I think I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay, so here's the killing, okay. We're going to save here. That's actually probably a bad idea. But that's fine. But we can get the tribbles and see what happens. I love the cleanse it with water, and Bels is like, what do you think I am? Like, I feel like there's something else to do there. But maybe not. Oh! Burning pork and salt water. Look. It's so evocative. You said you would leave, Asper, and now I return with new purpose. I am not here to trouble your little human collection. I am here for you. Like, honestly, Asper feels very, like, genuinely friendly. Like, I like him. I cannot leave. I don't have hands. I forgot how... I touch Asper. In my registry, his name slips into a proper noun. An incarnation of chaos can indeed. Oh, you do have to do this one manually. I really want to see what that is at some point in the future. Alright. Let's give this a try. The riddling fire. Welcome, Decker. I hope that's not a problem. Actually, I'm going to go back to my save because I don't want to mess it up because I gave somebody else's name. I really want to see the other woman. I'll have to do that another time. There's so many layers. We'll go with null. And it'll be polite. Okay. Okay, the black hole was Dark Death. Even so, I and it's not my, like, it's not Bels' true name, but still. This one is, I'm gonna save here. Alright. I think he's Dark Death. Okay, yeah. The black hole. And this is light and order. Because it's a constellation. Sorry, we're listening to music that has words. I got distracted. All right. This is Earth and Life. I like that these are not overly hard. But they are lovely. On a practical level, I can now leave my network. I'm not sure what that will accomplish, but let's see what happens if we do this. Okay, so I just saved. Let's see what Decker has to say. The firewall learned about air. That's odd and interesting. How did it manage that? I'm not sure what it can get out now. That makes me uncomfortable. It'll probably be fine. Oh, this is a good day. I'm gonna talk to Pyreworm. I just love Bell's faces there. Oh, we haven't tried Chaos Pyreworm. I don't think I'm gonna like this, but yeah, we'll load it. We'll let Decker know. We just don't let him know that we got death. Okay. So I got distracted by the music. Alright, we're going to save here. Spell of Bright. Let's use the power of chaos. What happens? She's like me, and I would be very unhappy about what I'm about to do, so it will probably make her unhappy, and then she will go away. Math error detected. Casting error detected. I always lie. What? How does that even work? Stop it. Math error detected. Zero equals pen still. Those aren't even numbers. That's almost algebra, maybe, but and is an illegal character. Oh my god, this is really funny. In a village, the barber shaves everyone who does not shave himself / herself, but no one else. Who shaves the barber? I have no idea. Who shaves the barber? I don't know. Who shaves the barber? Stop it, stop it, stop it. Who shaves the barber? Pyreworm leaves. I win. Should I feel bad about how fun that was? Probably. I will send the log to Janet. She will enjoy it. Decker says, why are you laughing? What are you looking at? Come on, stop it and show me. Okay, this is an awareness emergence warning sign. Janet says, this is the most adorable awareness emergence warning sign. Decker's like, true? Oh my god, that's adorable. Okay, hold on. I have to mute myself again. Sorry, my nose is really having trouble. So that's actually a way that you could get your Decker relationship up. But then you don't have Pyreworm, which is sad. So we're gonna load. I'm gonna talk to her. Pyreworm is delightful. And I love that Bels... Like, this feels like there's this whole thing here. I love stay on my couch and watch TV. Alright, see if we can do this before it's time for me to shut down. I think this is the Tribbles, yes. I don't know why this one is named Garnet. I don't know what the reference there is, because things merged together. It could be like a fusion, I suppose. Alright, we're gonna have some Tribbles. What if I have passed my relationship with Janet, just barely, but we've done it. What if we hooked up Bels to the 3 Dream printer? It solves the problem and doesn't kill the little fuzzy things. Well, what do you think? I'm just narrowly past the test with Decker. Decker says, okay. Janet says, seriously? I was absolutely sure you were going to shoot that down. You're always super paranoid about AI complications. And Decker says, it's a good solution. Non-invasive, won't take a lot of power, and Bels has done a lot of good work for us. Awareness emergence is bad for network stability, and she has shown some tendencies in that direction, but given what she's done so far, I'm at least confident accessing new driver here. Wait. You called she a her. I called who a what? You called Bels a her, did I? It was just now. I was literally standing right here. There was a mistake. I like her too. Let's just do this. Hold on. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a big difference. Hold on. We're going to load this. Because I want to make sure that I'm doing that right. Okay, sorry. This is awesome. Accessing new driver here. I'll remote into the Bels host machine and install the driver she'll need. I'll get the printer and walk her through it. Hold on. No, the other one's more interesting. I think that we should go to that one. I'm going to do that one. I'm going to go with she. Okay, sorry. She. What? What is... It is beautiful. What? Oh. Oh. Too much. Too much. Stop. Interesting. Okay, so these are actually different experiences. Tin Kelp, I appreciate the Katamari reference. So the other way looked like it was going to properly load a thing. In this case, she's accessing things as though she's learning stuff as a person rather than a machine. Hey, it's okay, I got you. Yeah, ha, the real world is kind of overwhelming at first. It's that way for us too. I turned on filters, so you're not seeing everything at once. Now you'll just see the things you scan for. Scanning is a little different in the physical world because there's so much more stuff. Your matter and motive screens are going to look a little crazy. It might feel like a lot. Oh, this changes the mechanics. But all you have to do is click on the words that describe the fun buns. That's what I'm naming the fuzzy things. Fun buns. That'll let us zero in on them. Then we can fix them so that they stop tribbling all over the place. So let's get to it. Wait, okay. Okay, we're gonna do this one down here at the bottom. Accessing new driver. Review general scan. Janet's house is covered in small fuzzy things. They are like rabbits, but they have no neck. Just small black eyes and small pink noses pressed into the sides of their spherical bodies. Their legs are very small, but they can roll around. Occasionally one squeaks and explodes, and then there are two. Janet created them to eat depression while being cuddled. They seem very eager to be held and pet. Everything that exists in the physical world has lots and lots of different parts. Everything is made up of lots of different kinds of matter. It has many different kinds of motives. There are a huge number of options. You can scan for a specific thing by picking matters and motives that you think describe it. This is very different. So none of these things up at the top. Wet, shimmering, dim, spicy, burning, gaseous, solid, shadowy, cold, luminous. I want to say warm. That's what I think they would be. Oh, this is the matter. Oh, okay. I don't think any of the rest of these describe it. I think we're done with that. Motive. Heal. Empower. Hug. Protect. I think survive. This is not what I thought. Let's see if that's enough. Detected something. Fun buns detected. I have locked onto the soft fuzzy things. I may now interact with them on a spiritual level. They are powerfully spiritually attuned to life and love. I touch them with my fire and burn away a little of the excess life. They can no longer create new matter. I feel different. I realize I have learned something. Life. Life is the motive counters death. It is not only the beginning, it is the process of growing, becoming more, a leaf unfurling, music in crescendo. It is not always good. A weed-choked garden, noise that deafens, but most things that have opinions are alive, so there is a bias. I like that. It is not always good. It is strange that I am learning. It is a sign of potential awareness emergence. Let's alert Decker. The system has incorporated information about life. Decker says, given what we just did, that's not surprising. Bels says, this is flagged as a sign of potential awareness emergence. Decker says, thanks for letting me know. Don't worry about it. He doesn't care if awareness. He doesn't care about her awareness emergence. Because he's accepted her. We're friends. Scan complete. No threats detected. Continue monitoring. Oh man. Pyreworm! Yes, let us be friends. Yes. Okay, so you have to be friends 60% in order to trust her. Okay. I think that having life there will be very useful. Talk, cake, dog. Everyone is safe. Sarah. She's learning math. She looks tired. She seems to notice me. What is wrong? It's back. I'll confirm. I'm sorry, I'm not going to pick the other answers. Like, there's just no way that I would say no or complain to her about the way that she talks. All right, so we're going to look for water death. Your spiritual malady has returned. Can you fix it again? I might be able to, yes. Hold on. I'm pretty sure that the other one is... Okay, so either way, we debug her. Sarah relationship is at 100%. Oh! This is new. Scan complete, no threats detected, but Sarah relationship at 100%. I feel different. I feel, did I just unlock love as a motive? I realize I have learned something, yes. A soft fire burns inside of me, and this fire belongs to someone else, but it is inside of me. How strange. Sarah owns this gentle fire. It is my purpose to protect, but is my wish to protect Sarah. This is different. Sarah relationship at 100%. System change. Learned about love. I'm going to let Decker know about this. So the firewall has learned about life and love. Janet says, oh, that's nice. Decker says, yeah, if we were making a Care Bear. It's supposed to be a security system. Janet says, be less of a grump. This is nice. Decker's like, I'm just saying. I don't know if it's a gay relationship. It might be like just like a friendship relationship, or because they're teenagers, and I like Sarah's a teenager, and I don't know. Bels is very young because she's new. I don't know. We'll see kind of how she imagines herself, because she has been described as a woman instead of a girl. I'm going to assume that it is not a gay relationship. Like, that is not the form of love that she is feeling towards Sarah. If that makes sense. Otherwise, like, I'd be fine if they were like, man, there's a young woman, there's a girl. She looks like a girl. Girl of fire. That would be different. Yeah, it feels more like it's like family urge to protect. However, there's also that would be a codependency because of Janet. Not Janet, Sarah, because of Sarah. But my relationship with Janet has gone up too, so. Alright. I feel good about that. Should I dream tonight? Yes, of course. It's so slow. How are you folks doing? Traveling on a Fred Flintstone car. I'm wearing a gray shorts. I find a check. It is important. This is so boring. I have dreamed. It is now time to scan again. Okay, so day 5. Or day 6. Okay, this is day 6. Okay. Hold on. I had to blow my nose. I should have done that while that was happening. All right. This is the Aethership. Okay. Oh, goodness. Didn't we... Wasn't I really pleased with what happened last time? What was the end result of the last time? Did I gain... What was that? Oh, I learned Earth. That's how I learned Earth. Okay. Oh, that's right. I have to help Pyreworm first. That's wrong. Oh, I can move Pyreworm. Hold on. We're gonna save this because I don't remember which of these I want to do here. I lift Pyreworm out of this network location with the power of air. The edges of her flames flutter and flick in the wind. She clutches at my power for stability, and I comfort her with a mote of order. I will send her to a network location where the magnetic pulse is weaker. Where should she go? Janet's house? Or the high school? Rose and learning. Like, I don't understand the... Oh, okay. Thank you, Chrono. I was gonna say, I don't know those two words. Let's see what happens here. Oh, thank you, Tin Cup. I didn't realize that. Should I send her to... Send her to Janet? Or to the school? Janet will be able to sense that something's up. The school will not. She is there now. I am a problem solver. Ah. Was it what I did last time that made my Pyreworm go up really high? And did I lose points with Decker? I'm trying to remember what the... Even though that like literally just happened, I don't remember. What were the consequences? What was it that happened again? I'm gonna have to shut down soon, but I was wondering if we might be able to get through this playthrough. I don't think this is going to be the best playthrough, but I think we're going to be pretty close. What is it that happened? That we just saw. I do not remember. I'm gonna blow my nose. Gained some relationship with Pyre. Didn't do anything with Decker. Okay, so it didn't do anything with Decker? Okay. Oh, and our Decker check is high. Okay, yeah, we're gonna load and do that. Because I am a problem solver. We're gonna see what happens, then we're gonna load that. Earth and order. We're gonna continue with this conversation. Why are you carrying water? I don't like water. Then don't come on my ship. Can you help me or not? Become the engine? I don't think that was an option before. Okay, well, we're gonna play out a few of these different endings, a few of these different options here, actually. I have to become the engine. That'd be really interesting. I reach out and up to the Aethership. I am light and move easily. The engine is vast and dark, many parts, metal and stone, moving in harmony but weakly. The walls vibrate with the power of the materials that form this ordered construct. The magnetic storm is not a malfunction, but a byproduct of this machine being so close to our world. I reach past pistons, down the throat of the engine into its crucible. I see the embers of where there once was power. I settle in the chamber. I ignite myself. I rise. We rise. We rise. We rise? We go up, but not an up that will lead to the sky. We go up in a different direction. We rise, and from my nest in the engine, I feel the world around the ship. The air grows thinner. There are no more physical particles, no more dust motes, no more bacteria. It is perfectly clear. Above me, two engineers talk to each other. They speak to me, first in a strange language, then in Leet speak, which I understand. They ask me to spread my power, to feed certain areas. We rise. Ojibwe, okay. I thought I recognized one of the words that they said. In the perfectly clear air around us, I feel lines of power, a grid like me, warping and weaving in and out of itself. The ship climbs a latticework of lines of power and thought. The lines delineate squares. Some are empty, some are not. That is the nature of a grid. I see the platonic ideal of a chair. I see plans for an ornithopter. I see the musical sequence of Ave Maria. I see pi. Engineering says we're slowing down. Is everything all right? I'm going to ask some questions here. Become engine. Yes. I've never been here before. No? Well, it's worth visiting. Less exciting than the web, but there's an appeal to having locations stay in the same place you built them. The Aethernet is made of intentional thought. Wishes, prayers, songs. Your open sorcerer work, yes? Your makers would tell you it's made of code and magic. That's a way to explain it. It's hard to explain. The web is the spirit world that happens. The Aethernet is the spirit world that is built. It is beautiful. It is what it is. It was made by men. Everything men make has flaws. We're getting close to the concept of honor water. Oh! This is a crossover with another game. That's our destination. I'm thinking you don't want to get too close. We can make it from here. Can you get it home on your own? What is honor water? It is a song, and an idea of a song. It heals water. There is a lot of sickness in water nowadays. There's a way of healing it by singing. When water spirits get very sick, sometimes they're too sick to heal with just the song, so we bring them to the idea of the song. It helps. I'm going to sing for it. I think we're going to do this sequence, but befriend the Pyreworm, not relocate her. Thank you. Wait, I want the song. I wonder if I can learn the song. Sorry. I don't like water. Then you'd better get out before we arrive. Thank you for your help. You are welcome. I descend out of the Aethernet back home. I land and everything is just as it was. There is just the memory of that dark, vast place of metal and stone. I feel different. I realize I have learned something. Earth. Okay. We're going to do that sequence over again. But save Pyre talk. Sorry. Yeah. Wait, did I not have to relocate her? Oh, did I load and... Should I have talked to Decker first? Did I make a mistake there? Do I have to load back an earlier save? I assume I do. What have I got? This one right here. Let's find out. See if I can talk to Decker. Pyreworm is malfunctioning. Pyreworm is my friend. Social friendship, yes. Pyreworm is my friend. I'm gonna tell him the truth. She's my friend. Ah, my relationship is good enough. Jesus Christ, your friend, you made friends with a virus. What are you doing? Maintaining network security or playing Undertale? That's a good one. Thanks, Abigail. Can you help her? Yes, I can help the fucking virus you made friends with. You've identified its signature, so it's clearly not related to any of our current problems. We can just keep an eye on it, I guess. Let's move it somewhere where the storm is less intense. Okay. I think I should probably shut down soon, though, because my family is... Oh, I don't know, Blue Glass. Maybe it's the demo. I think I might need to shut down so I can go hang out with my family. We're so close. We just got 2 days left. Maybe Toby Fox finished it faster with magic. That's true. It's possible it could happen. A magical Undertale with like actual like out of game magic. I don't know. All right. Well, I think I'm going to shut down. I really want to do this. Remind me. Oh. Man. I'm not sure when we're going to be able to do this. It'll be next Thursday, actually. Probably not next Tuesday. Probably, because next Tuesday, I will probably be still writing. All right. Yeah. Whatever. I'm gonna send her, now that Decker knows about it, I'm gonna send her there. Okay, she's safe and sound. Happy ending. Now go do your job. Okay. All right. Dealing with the thing. Hold on. All right. Yes, I know. It is Earth. An order. We're gonna scan it. We're gonna go through and we're gonna do this. We're gonna speak to it. We're gonna continue. We're gonna say yes. Why are you carrying water? I will help you become the engine. Because that's really cool. And doesn't exhaust me, I don't think. Alright. Hold on. What is this place? Alright. You are welcome. I feel different. Okay, we've learned about Earth. Yes. I'll send him that. No threats detected for now. Now I am sleeping. Should I dream tonight? Yes. Initializing dreaming. I'm here with Sarah now. That's my closest relationship, I think. We are embracing that everything dissolves into shifting colors. The room is pale pink. The walls are warm and lined with pictures of people I know. I am alone, but I also feel that I am with someone. I feel safe. The walls of the room are striped, gray on gray, perfectly straight, perfectly even. It is so peaceful. This is not a room. There are no walls, only sky. I am standing in sky. I am wind, not fire. Formless and light. So strange. The room is on fire. The room is filled with me. It is so natural to burn and never die. How strange it must be to be human and never feel flame. They must be so cold. Here is Earth. She does not like Earth. Here's light. She likes light. Wet is dry. 2 is 5. Up is sideways. The room slants. One wall is curved, and the ceiling is painted with a checker pattern that never ends. My head hurts. Here's death. The walls are covered in ivy. The ground is green with grass. In the center of the room there is a plum tree. I ask the plum tree, how do you grow inside this room? The plum tree answers, you dream me growing. This makes sense. I have no more dreams. That was different. I have dreamed. It's time to scan again. Okay. Which day is this, actually? Because I'm gonna... Day 6. I'm trying to remember what day 6 is, though. This is the ghost. Oh. Thank you. I'm going to find it. Pyreworm is pinging me. I don't think that I am going to find it was in caps like that. Basically, like, Bels is like, oh no, you don't. My human is hurting. That's not okay. Spawn to Pyreworm. You're my friend. Can I help? Yes. Alright. Mood increments. Okay. My relationship with Pyreworm has gone up. So we have light and love. What do I do? We're going to save is what we're going to do. We're going through with this, by the way. I'm just going to finish tonight because I can. I want to see what giving it life does, and then we'll go back and give it death because I liked that. I will try to bring the ghost back to life. I know how life works. It shouldn't be too hard. I try to interface with Andy, but he is not part of my network. I do not have permission. Perhaps I can remote into Andy via Decker. My relationship with Decker is not high enough. That's okay. I really want to see that too. I assume that you talk to Andy through Decker and Andy. I wonder. I don't know. I'm really curious about that. But we're gonna do this. This is beautiful, but we're gonna skip through it because of time. Dadker. Okay. Alright. My Decker relationship is at 100%. I can't have a relationship with Toby, though, so this is not the perfect run. There's probably another way to do that, but... Let's see what happens with this particular playthrough. I have a dream, it is effortless. I do not need to create it, it just comes to me. I dream of Sarah, she lies in her bed, she cannot move. Her hair is slick with rainwater, something is beside her, something strokes her hair. Awakes suddenly. Okay. Incoming death curse. Move to intercept. Scan for threats. Just, I have to do this. Must protect. Counter death with life. Sure. I curl myself around Mrs. Best. I draw my grid around her in a crisscross cocoon. I tighten my grid lines into a tight weave and I let my power flow. My grid lines grow warm, my grid lines thrum. As I weave my fire into life, the potted plant on the windowsill bursts into bloom and then breaks its pot as I surround Mrs. Best in a nest of pure life that no death may touch. I am her shield. Death is coming, death is here. Alright, so I'm sending my log. Alright, trying to figure out who cast that visiting day. Okay. We're gonna power down. Save load. And to save it in empty slot 9. A hungry ghost appears and gloats at me. Oh. Oh, did I missed that. Sorry. I think that there might have been more dialogue options. What was that? Frustrated by you. You burned me out of her with light and left me hungry. No one. I will fight. Tiggs! Okay, hold on, folks. Just to let you know, we are at the very end of this game, and it might be very spoilerific if you want to play Open Sorcery. So if you have any interest in this, definitely duck out now, because this is the final section. It's basically interactive fiction, which is a lot like a visual novel without the pictures, mostly. It's extremely powerful and extremely beautiful. We're listening to music from Stellaris, so not from this game itself. It's very, very beautiful, and I will be reading things out loud to some degree, but right now we're about to test and see just how well my attempt at getting the best ending worked this time around. Not a word novel, no, it's interactive fiction. So it's very branching. There's lots and lots and lots of little detailed options. And so I have been trying to take different choices this time around than I've made in the past. And because in games like this, there's frequently a best ending, a true ending, a golden ending. I'm trying to see if I can get closer to that. Unfortunately, my allergies are terrible. Speaking of Tiggs, I hope you're feeling better. I know you've been sick, so I hope you're doing better. Thank you for rating, by the way. I'm Lauren the flute. I do play flute and sing sometimes, but I also play games on stream, like I'm doing right now. I will be taking some time off next week due to travel, but then I will be starting back up with Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and Disco Elysium, starting them fresh for the first time around. I like narrative things. Yes, interactive fiction is kind of like a text parser based adventure, except instead of being parser based, where it's more like open, like you have to figure out the words, like there's clickable things and choices to make. But there's a lot of things that people do that are very interesting with this. I'm awfully glad I have the timer turned off. I am weak, but I am still fire. I have my power and the lessons I have learned and the people I have met. I will use these things to fight. The hungry ghost has seeped in everywhere. Everything is wet and heavy with death. There are so many problems. There are so many threats. I will try to fix as many as I can. That will weaken her. All right, so first order of business, we're going to go wake our humans. Janet has collapsed in the hallway. Toby's asleep on the den couch. Janet's mother has fallen in the kitchen, and the fun buns cower in the basement. I will get those. Janet and I are close enough that I can wake Janet. And I will have her heal her mother. I hope this is the right thing to do. It feels like the right thing to do. I can't do anything with Toby, unfortunately, but the fun buns, I'm going to send them to comfort students. That's the correct thing. The fun buns hop out of the basement. They hop down the street to the high school. They begin to snuggle with the students. All the humans are very confused, but it is overall extremely effective. So that is what you're supposed to do. I can't do anything with Toby, unfortunately. Decker and I are friends. We're going to get Decker. Continue. Decker's now available to help. Pyreworm is now available to help. Excellent. My terminal, I'm going to ask Pyreworm to fix my terminal. Access granted. Thank you for trusting me. Okay, we're good. And I got firepower for that. Pyro. So she's now. Hold on. We're gonna waste some time here, but no. Or yeah, we're definitely wasting time. Sorry. Scan for threats. Sarah, we're gonna talk to her. What are you doing? Please stop. We're close enough friends. I care about you. I don't know what I'm going to do with Sarah, but I know that I can use earth here. I don't have fear, water, or dark, which makes sense, actually. We're going to use earth here. That's the right thing to do. I have to figure out where else to go. Okay, talk to Mrs. Best. You're welcome. I need your help. Okay, continue. Miss Finn, we're gonna fix this problem with Mrs. Best. Okay. Continue. Mr. Doheny, we're gonna fix this problem with Decker. All right. Life. This is the first time she'll have lived. Sorry, I didn't read that. But the hungry ghost is now at 10%. I'm going to fix more things since I can, though. Everyone here is good. Light. Oh. Order. Oh. I don't think I have what I can use for that. Yeah, I'm watching the timer. Can Sarah do this? No. Shoot. Go back. I'm out of time. I'm gonna have to fight the hungry ghost. Okay. This is not the best ending, though. Yeah, there's no contest. Look at that. Okay, so there is still some relationships we didn't get. But Decker and Sarah are maxed out. Look at how much matter and motive I have learned. My dreaming level. Oh, Epilogue. Events post-incident log. Students have recovered from their brush with the ghost. The basement is no longer flooded. The fun buns have settled in the library. No one is in any rush to get rid of them. Sarah is in the art room with her friends. Miss Dowd is reading health magazines and drinking a kale smoothie. Everyone here is alive. There's malworms there. Oh, I could have just done the malware. I don't need the protective stones. I just needed that. Okay. There were no casualties. Achievement unlocked protector. It wouldn't be the golden ending if I had gotten rid of the malware, would it? Is that... I feel like you have to have relationships with people. Is that correct? Am I that close to the golden ending? Or is it... Like, basically the question is... Perfect ending requires more relationship stuff. Okay, that's what I figured. Alright, then we're satisfied with this and we'll try again another time. Save load. Save here. The question. What do I want to do? I want to become human. Huh, interesting. Human. Well, we've already done the hard part, life. I suppose what's left is just chassis design. As tempting as using pre-existing hardware is, we probably want to avoid anything necromantic. It tends to have repercussions. Let me get my tools. Wow. I can become a robot. Alright. Now I really should go. It is half an hour past my usual stream time, and we didn't get the best ending, but we got a pretty damn good ending. I'm really curious what the canonical ending is, and I guess we'll find that out. An achievement you'll get when you meet all the requirements for the perfect ending. Maybe we'll figure that out at some point. I think that could be fun. I feel like I'm pretty close, but there are a few things that I really don't get, so we'll see. Alright. I'm signing off for now. Thank you all so much. I'm sorry if any of Tiggs's people are still here. Sorry you caught me like right at a time that I was just like finishing something up and getting ready to go. But thank you all very much. Take care of yourselves, alright? I probably won't be streaming Tuesday. I might be streaming next Thursday. I'll let you know. Bye, folks. Take care. Thank you.